We'll factor a trinomial in this exercise. We have 24x squared minus 46x plus 10. And let's look first and see if there is a factor that's common to the three terms. Well, we see that there's a 2, a factor of 2 that's a common factor, so we can factor that out, and we'll have 2 times the quantity 12x squared minus 23x plus 5. Now we're just going to look at this trinomial, 12x squared minus 23x plus 5, and we'll factor it. And let's use the AC method to do this. We could use the FOIL method also, but let's pick AC this time. The first thing that we'll do in the AC method is to multiply the leading coefficient and the constant. So we'll multiply 12 and 5, and we get 60. Now we need to look for factors of 60, 2 factors of 60, whose sum is the coefficient of this middle term. So we want 2 factors of 60 that add up to negative 23. And the factors that we want are negative 20 and negative 3, because their product is 60 and their sum is negative 23. So we'll use negative 20 and negative 3 to split the middle term. And let's just work over here on 12x squared minus 23x plus 5. And I'm going to write it as 12x squared minus 20x minus 3x plus 5. And now I'm going to factor this by grouping. When I group 12x squared minus 20x together, I can factor out 4x, and that leaves me 3x minus 5. And when I look at negative 3 times x plus 5, if I factor negative 1 out of that, I have 3x minus 5 also. This is negative 1 times this quantity, or I could just write it without the 1, just the negative sign. Now I've got the common binomial factor of 3x minus 5, so I can factor this then as 4x minus 1 times 3x minus 5. And to get a factorization of the original trinomial that we started with, I also have to include the factor of 2, the common factor. So the complete factorization of the original trinomial is 2 times the quantity 4x minus 1 times the quantity 3x minus 5.